Aloha, everyone. Thanks for the opportunity to do a testimony against the Wildlife and Forestry wanting to partner with the American Bird Conservancy to do more production videos on birds, not mosquitoes. That is an absolute false advertising. What this mosquito with bacterium can do is absolutely horrendous, and to put it under the guise of protecting native birds. Where are the studies that say that these birds are dying from malaria? I personally live on a bird sanctuary farm, with peacocks and guinea hens and turkeys and ducks, and we don't have any birds dying of malaria. And the birds that are dying are because of the mongoose are taking the eggs and killing the babies. That is what's happening with that. To put out into the general public to save our native birds, and that's what this mosquito with a Wolbachia Bacterium, where I'm going to give you 3 different studies that talk about what this bacterium does. These mosquitoes injected with a Wolbachia enhanced Wolbachia Bacterium on January of this is a study done in the journals.plos, PLOS. It's a nonprofit organization in San Francisco, done with 5 different scientists in July of 2014, and they found that Wolbachia enhances West Nile viruses. Mosquitoes carry diseases for people and for animals. And you want to release one that if a female gets out, and you guys are probably saying, well, Michelle, it's the male mosquitoes and males don't bite, but females do. Well, here's the thing. Hawaii Agriculture Department has no plan in place if a female gets out, and what to do to stop her from producing more of these strand of mosquitoes. Not only that, but a scientist told me that one mosquito female that gets together with one male can get pregnant 3 times with 3 different batches of mosquitoes with this strain. Where's the scientific proof that if this female gets out, which has been done in Singapore, 3 of the mosquitoes got out and started producing eggs and started producing more of these mosquitoes with this bacterium, and they had to eradicate all of the mosquitoes in the area because 3 mosquitoes got out, and they had a plan in place of what to do if a mosquito gets out, but Hawaii has no plan, 0 plan. If a female mosquito gets out, what are we going to do about it? They have 0 plan. That means that this mosquito, which enhances West Nile, also enhances malaria. There's another study that's done from, this is a horizontal gene transfer, so let me talk about that in 1 second. But there is another study that's done from the University of Kentucky that found that this mosquito with the Wolbachia Bacterium enhances West Nile, so it actually enhances the diseases that it carries. The other thing I want to talk about is that it also, from the BMC Genomics, a study done January 2009 with 5 other scientists. This one has over 36 resources. There's a horizontal gene transfer, which means the conclusion is the data supports the argument that horizontal gene transfer between Wolbachia endosymbiotic bacteria and their hosts has produced evolutionary innovation, which basically means a whole new strand of mosquito is being created with this Wolbachia strain. They don't even know what this mosquito does or carries that can possibly harm people. So you are wanting, the Wildlife and Forestry want to get together and partner with the American Bird Conservancy to create more propaganda videos stating that it's about birds, it's about the birds. Show us studies that our native birds are mostly dying off because of this malaria mosquito. I want to see the studies that show that. Because I live on a bird sanctuary, and that's not happening here on the Big Island. What's happening is the mongoose. The mongoose are killing off the babies and eating the eggs. And that is what has reduced the bird population, the ground bird population here. So please don't let them do this. Please don't let them partner and send out more propaganda videos that is not true. It is not about birds. It is about releasing a mosquito with a bacterium that if a female gets out, a bacterium where it makes the males incompatible with the female egg. That sounds great, fine and dandy. But if the female gets out, where are the studies that show that female is not going to harm people? if she gets out and she has a bacterium that sterilizes eggs, that makes it incompatible with the sperm of the male, how do we know that's not going to kill off the birds and make them extinct as soon as she bites a bird? How do we know that that's not going to kill your bird population immediately if a female gets out and bites them? Where's the study of that? Please do not let the Wildlife and Forestry put out more propaganda videos in the guise that this is protecting the birds, because there's something else going on here, and I don't know how much money that is being pumped into whose pocket to make it seem like this is about the birds, which we all love. Who doesn't love Hawaii? I love Hawaii. My family's been here for 25 years. I freaking love this island. So this is why I don't want to see our not only bird population suffer, but the people suffer. So your keiki, this is about your keiki. Do you want to have grandkids? You know, how do we know that this strain of Wolbachia Bacterium isn't going to harm the population? It needs to be studied on, and it definitely does not need more propaganda lies that this is about birds and not mosquitoes. This is about a mosquito injected with a bacterium that has been studied since 2004, and this bacterium sterilizes the eggs. That is not okay to put that out and to put out, oh, this is about the birds. It's not. It's about releasing a mosquito that carries diseases for people and for birds, and releasing that into the general population with no protocol if anything goes wrong. That is horrendous to me. Please do not let this partnership happen. Mahalo.